very senior leader and the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, and also your very popular MLA, Shri Y. Pattonji, our state president, who is a fighter and who takes care of the party, my senior colleague, Shri Imna Alongji, our minister, who has been my health minister also, Shri Pangyu Formji, our minister, Kasio Sangtamji, our national spokesperson and my colleague, Mr. Kikon, our national spokesperson and in charge of Northeast, Shri Samvit Patraji, our advisor to the state government, Shri Heingji, our advisor, Kihoviji, the district president of Wokha, Yang Yung Goji, and the village chairman, our respected Kamboras, and ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media, electronic media and print media, and all ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a matter of great opportunity and happiness for me to be here in Wokha Mandal, and address you all. It gives me immense pleasure to come here and talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Y. Patton and Imna Along for giving me this opportunity to come to Wokha and talk to you. I would like to thank him. Friends, when I come here to the land of Nagaland, which is a land of festivals, and it is a land which has fought for the national aspirations. We remember our respected Sri Mahonimo Naguli-ji, who fought with the Britishers to protect the native people of Nagaland with the support of the village people. The history tells us how Naga people, how the respected Naga people have fought for the culture, for the existence of culture, for the protection of culture, for the protection of the history. And they have dedicated their lives and they have fought with the Britishers. I really salute all of you for your traditional, very glorious history for protecting your own culture. Friends, we also know that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was the first who established the Azad Hind administered village in Naga Hills, which is known as Rujaju village. That was the first village which was administered by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Azad Hind Fauj. We also be humble and full of gratitude to the present leaders, the tribal leaders who have been representing this land and who have been also protecting the tribal culture of Nagaland. We all know that Nagaland is a home of 16 tribes, and all the 16 tribes have been fighting to restore, to conserve the culture of the people of Naga. Friends, Mr. Y. Patton and Imna was talking about party. They were talking about how Bharatiya Janata Party and the lotus is blossoming. They talked about how the rise of Modi ji is reaching here, I would like to say that it is really an opportunity for people of Nagaland and for the people of India that our dynamic leadership, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, the country is prospering at a very high speed, taking leaps as far as development is concerned. And I am also happy to note that Nagaland is also not left behind. It is also working and developing in full speed. We are committed for a speedy growth, which we call as Tivra Gati. We are trying to make India self-reliant, Atmanirbhar, and we have proven under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji that India is becoming self-reliant. Recently, we all faced the centuries pandemic, Corona, in the last 3 years. We all know that the world came to a standstill. We all know that the developed nations were not able to fight Corona, but India, under the dynamic leadership of Narendra Modi, was well taken care, and the 130 crore people were given the safe dosage, double dose of vaccination, and we made the India people safe under the dynamic leadership of Narendra Modi. We all know that the Western countries could not decide whether they should have a lockdown or they should continue to strengthen their economy. Their undecisiveness led to a chaos, and the countries in Europe and America and the Western countries who were more equipped than us as far as medical facility is concerned, but though the medical facility there crumbled down and they were not able to take care. But at the same time, here in India, Prime Minister Modi took a bold decision and a timely decision of going for a lockdown. And during the 2-3 months of lockdown, he prepared the country to fight Corona. When the Corona was there, we did not have isolation beds. We did not have masks. We did not have PPE kits. We did not have oxygen cylinders. We did not have isolation centers. We did not have ICU beds. But within a period of 2.5 months, Prime Minister Modi prepared the country. And here we were ready with masks, with PPE kits, with isolation beds, with ICU beds, and with all the facilities to fight Corona. We all know that India has received vaccines for various diseases, which has come to India in a span of 20 years, 25 years. Tetanus, the injection came to India after 25 years. Polio drops came after 28 years. Chickenpox medicine came after 30 years. The Japanese encephalitis, the medicine came to India after 100 years. It was invented in 1906 in Japan, but it came to India in 2006 when Yogi ji took over as the Member Parliament of Gorakhpur. But here, Corona came in 2020 January. Prime Minister Modi set up a task force in April 2020. And within a short span of 9 months, Prime Minister Modi gave 2 indigenous vaccines to India. 2 indigenous. And now we are all sitting here. We are not wearing masks. We are sitting very close to each other. 130 crore people, they have been given the health cover by Prime Minister Modi, by 217 double dose and with booster, so that the India is healthy, strong and self-reliant. I would like to share with you that not only India has saved the people of India, but Prime Minister Modi's, under his leadership, we have given vaccine under Vaccine Maitri program to 100 countries, and 20 crore of vaccines have been given. And you will be happy to note that out of these 100 countries, 50 countries have been given vaccines free of cost as a support from India. So now India, the things have changed. We are not the people who ask for some help. We are the people now who give help to others. That is the situation which has come. The scenario of India has changed completely. We are, under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, India is going strong. And world is recognizing it. Recently, a crisis came in Afghanistan. Prime Minister Modi saw to it that every Indian will be brought back to India. And the whole External Affairs Ministry and the Aviation Ministry was pushed for service. And you will be happy to note that within 15 days, each one of people who were there in Afghanistan were brought safe back to India. And not only that, people of other countries were also brought back safe to India. And from here they went to their respective countries. The Ukraine war, when it was going on, Prime Minister Modi had a talk with Putin. Prime Minister Modi had a talk with Zelensky. And he stopped the war. Saw to it that our Indian 30,000 students get a safe passage. And they were given a safe passage. And within 20 days, some 20,000, 23,000 students were brought back to India. The whole External Affairs Ministry was pushed for service. Ministers were sent. Defense Ministry was put in service. Aviation Ministry was put in service. And in 115 sorties, all 23,000 students were brought back safe to India. This is India. So friends, I can say that now country under the leadership of Modi ji is going strong, and a secure nation, a healthy nation, a strong nation is going forward. You will be happy to note that the agriculture budget has been increased by 5-fold. In 2014, the budget was 27,000 crores for a year, and now the budget is 1,30,000 crores for per year. We have to understand that agriculture budget has been increased 5 times. And that is why we are getting Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. And you will be happy to note that 1,30,000 crores have been disbursed in 11 installments to 11 crore farmers. And it has been done by direct benefit transfer. On 31st March in Shimla Ridge, Prime Minister Modi pressed a button, and within 15 seconds, 37,000 crores were dispersed to 11 crore farmers. Within 15 seconds, the money had reached their account. This is changing India. The arms export of India, India used to import arms. Now India is exporting arms. Indian arms export has increased by 6-fold. 6-fold. We used to export 1,500 crore worth arms, and today we are exporting 8,400 crores of arms per year. This is the sea change. The world economy is on a slowdown mode. But India has kept its pace, and India is going strong. This is the difference which we have to understand. I will, as far as India's exports are concerned, the increase has been 17%. And if I talk about the merchandise sale, the merchandise sale record is 31 lakh crores, which is a huge increase in the merchandise sale. The GDP has grown by 13.5%, which is the fastest in the year. So the Indian economy is taking a big leap under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. If I talk about the Northeast, massive development has taken place in Northeast. Massive development has taken place. And Prime Minister Modi said that if other regions can develop, I don't find any reason that why Northeast cannot develop. Northeast is going to develop. And he also said that transformation through transportation. So he gave emphasis to infrastructure. Thousands of crores of projects are here in Northeast. The long pending issues of Northeast, may it be Bodo Accord, the political economic demands of the people of Bodo, that has been solved, along with safeguarding the culture, the tradition and the language of the people of Bodo. If we talk about Karbi-Anglong Agreement, another milestone which has taken place under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, now it is insurgency-free, prosperous Northeast. We all know that at one time Northeast was facing insurgencies. Northeast was seeing blockage. Northeast was seeing anti-development programs. But today we see a prosperous Northeast, a peaceful Northeast, and insurgency-free Northeast. That we have to understand. We are trying to solve the Assam-Meghalaya border issues, and very soon we'll be going forward in that direction. The same way, you will be happy to note that Prime Minister Modi ji has visited Northeast 50 times after becoming the Prime Minister. No Prime Minister has visited Northeast so many times. It is in his heart. He understands that India cannot develop so long as Northeast does not develop. So that is why he developed the policy, look East, take care of the East, and that is how we are going forward. I talk about the Naga Peace Accord which took place in 2015. Certain issues are there. Y Patten and Imna Along are working on it. The bringing peace in Naga, by the Naga Accord, the same way the Tripura Peace Accord in 2019, the Bodo Peace Accord in 2020, the Karbi-Anglong Peace Accord in 2021. All this shows that the central government in Delhi is concerned about Northeast and is looking towards peaceful, without insurgency, prosperous Northeast. You will be also happy to note that in 2022, it was for the first ever after 75 years of independence that the goods train reached Manipur. And here also, there is one station where, I forgot the name of the station where the train is going to come. Zabza. So there also the train is going to reach. This is how we are looking towards development. I was the forest minister in a state. We used to fight that bamboo should be made the species of grass. It should not be tree. But the central government at that point of time never heard us. Never gave an opportunity to understand the plight of the people who grow bamboo. But when Prime Minister Modi came, you will be happy to note that now bamboo comes under the species of grass. And now, under Bamboo Mission, a huge program for economic development through Bamboo Mission is on way. And we all have to participate in that program. The same way, there is also 80% decline in the insurgency in the region. Many steps have been taken to make it peaceful. If I talk about the way the Prime Minister Modi looks towards the retaining and protecting the culture of tribal people, you will understand that he has respected the people and the sentiments of the tribal people by making, after 75 years, the first women tribal president of India. That we have to understand. That shows that what he feels about the people who come from the tribal areas. And now the first, the president, the first citizen, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, Excellency Draupadi Murmu, is now the President of India, who is the first women tribal president who has taken that place. If I talk about the NDA government, it has got the maximum tribal ministers. None of the governments had so many tribal ministers as we are having at this point of time. There are 8 tribal ministers. There are many tribal governors. There are many executive people who are representing India on various positions who are from the tribal community. And we all know that the tribal ministry was also created when Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Prime Minister. This shows how Bharatiya Janata Party has been concerned about the tribal people. Why any other government could not think that the tribal people need a voice. The tribal people need a hearing. The tribal people need participation in the governance. Why they could not understand? And why they had to wait for Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee to become the Prime Minister of this country, to have a tribal ministry. But here we can say that we represent a party where our leader Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee made the tribal ministry and took care of the tribals for their development. We worked for it. The same way the Prime Minister Modi ji is working for the National Tribal Institute for the holistic development of the tribes. And when I talk about the National Tribal Institute, it is going to take care how the people of tribes, of various tribes, can be brought to the mainstream and they can participate in the process of development. On 15th November, to give the voice to the people who represent the tribals, we have now on 15th November the Janjati Gaurav Divas, the tribal Gaurav Divas that we are going to celebrate. If we talk about the several schemes, we all know that the 8% of the Indian population is tribal. That is 10 crore people are tribals. And here you will also be happy to note that 66% of the area of Nagaland and the Northeast is now out of the AFSPA, ASPA. The Armed Forces Special Protection Act, it is out of ASPA. This is the concern that the central government has for the people of Naga. If I talk about Modi ji's initiative, he has started 27 tribal research institutes, 27 tribal research institutes. 49% of the centers are certified as centers of excellence. So it is not only institute, nearly half of the institutes are center of excellence. And I would request all of you to go and visit these centers, try to understand and know how these centers are working and how these centers are working for the people of Northeast and for the development of tribal people. The same way, during Congress regime, the Eklavya school budget was 270 crores. And now the budget is 1400 crores for Eklavya school. This is the increase for the education of the people who reside in tribal area. Per tribal student expenditure in 2014 was 11,000 crores. And in Modi ji's regime, now per student, the expenditure is 42,000 per student. 11,000 was in 2014, now it is 42,000. The scholarship for tribal students in 2014 was 970 crores. Today it is 2,500 crores. The tribal sub-plan in 2014 was 21,000 crores. And today, under Modi ji's leadership, the tribal sub-plan is 86,000 crores. This we have to understand how country is changing. There are 10 tribal Swatantrata Senani museums which are coming up. You will be happy to note that Prime Minister Modi ji saw to it that the tribals have fought for the independence of the country. They have a very glorious history. In every village, in every area, they have fought against the Britishers. They fought against the foreign rule. They fought for the independence. And so he decided that 10 tribal Swatantrata Senani, freedom fighters museum will be established. And in those museums, we are going to showcase how tribal people have fought for the motherland and have fought for the independence of the country. In Jal Jeevan Mission, when we are giving tap water connection to 6.5 crore people, 1.2 crore people are tribals who are getting this tap water connection. If I talk about Ayushman Bharat health card, where we are trying to see to it that 11 crore families get the benefit of 5 lakh rupees, you will be happy to note that 42 lakh are tribal people who are getting 5 lakh health coverage per year per person. The same way the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which is going to construct 1 crore 17 lakh houses, you will be happy to note that 40 lakh houses will be constructed for the people who reside in tribal area, who are tribals. The Kisan Samman Nidhi, which we are giving to 11 crore people, 3 crores are tribals who are getting this Kisan Samman Nidhi. If I talk about the care which has been taken, Prime Minister Modi has taken care of Jal, Jangal, Jameen. Jal means water, Jungle is the woods, and the Zameen, the land. We have taken care. This bamboo mission itself is the manifestation how we have taken care that the people will get good income out of this bamboo mission. We have taken care of the land. We have taken care of the woods, and we have also taken care of the water. So conservation of water is also the Amrit Sarovar is one of the schemes which we are going forward in that direction. The same way, he has decided that for tribals, we will take care of Shiksha, Swasth and Parampara. Means education, health and traditions. The traditions of tribal people will be conserved, protected, taken care, their language will be protected. And if I talk about Nagaland, Prime Minister Modi ji has taken special care for Nagaland. Approximately 100 crore investment is being done in Ayush healthcare sector in Nagaland. 100 crores. Under Modi ji's scheme of integrated Ayush hospital in Kohima, it is being inaugurated. The same way, 4 integrated Ayush hospitals will be developed. One is in Kifir, the another is in Mokokchung, and university at Dimapur and Wokha. Ayurvedic College with a tune of 70 crores will be started in Longlang. So you understand that it is the holistic development of Nagaland, health-wise, which is being taken care. The Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, 4,000 artisans of Nagaland have been supported. They are the beneficiaries. Approximately 220 projects are being commissioned here in Nagaland, and 22,000 crores are being spent for that. The same way, tourist destinations are being developed under Swadesh Darshan and in Prasad. The tribal circuit is also being developed from Kohima and Wokha. The development of many places is being done. We look towards Nagaland as Ashtalakshmi. The 8 states are like Ashtalakshmi. Every state has to develop, and for that we are working. In Nagaland, 667 kilometers are being added in the national highway network. 667, that is 76% of growth taking place in Nagaland as far as infrastructure is concerned. A state soil testing laboratory is being established in Kohima, and 9 Vandhan Vikas Kendras are also being worked out. So a sea change has taken place. A new medical college in Mon and 325 crores is being allocated for starting the medical college. The Naga Hospital of Kohima, a support system of 189 crores have been given to Kohima Hospital. The Dimapur railway station, which was inaugurated in 1903, after 100 years, Nagaland is going to get the second railway station, which you call as Shokhuvi. The aspirational district of Kiffair, the first health and nutrition sector is going to be developed there. So all this basic infrastructure is being developed there. 5 National Institute of Electronic and Information is also being developed. In the region of Nagaland, Dimapur, one is situated in the region of Dimapur. A software technology park at Kohima was also inaugurated in 2021. The honey testing laboratory in Dimapur, Nagaland was launched. Sports infrastructure, a total of 8 sports infrastructure projects are working. 19 Khelo India centers are being developed, and 1 Khelo India Center of Excellence has been sanctioned and notified for Nagaland. So you understand how mainstreaming is being done for the people of Nagaland. Friends, here I would like to talk about the double engine Sarkar also. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi, it is the double engine Sarkar where lakhs of people, the tribal people, are getting the benefit. If I talk about the self-help card, 100% coverage now Nagaland has done. If I talk about major schemes, Ayushman Bharat, approximately 2.3 lakh families are being covered here in Nagaland. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 55,000 houses are sanctioned. Saubhagya Yojana, 1,32,000 households have been electrified. So it is the double engine government where the center is supporting, and here Y pattern is taking care, Rio is taking care, and IMNA along is standing along with it. Jal Jeevan Mission, 1,68,000 new connections are being given. If I talk about the social welfare schemes, if 80 crore people are getting free rice, 14 lakh beneficiaries are here in Nagaland who are getting the benefit. If I talk about Ujjwala Yojana and giving of 9 crore cylinders, 65,000 cylinders are being distributed here in Nagaland. If I talk about Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, 46.2 crores people have been benefited, 3.5 lakh have been benefited here in Nagaland. I have given you all the statistics, dear friends. All this shows, I can tell you with guarantee that here no national leader has come here to address people at this level. No national office bearer has come here. But Bharatiya Janata Party does not believe in sitting in Delhi. If my Prime Minister can come 50 times to Northeast, it is my primary duty to come to a mandal level and talk to you and understand what we can do. Friends, you have to understand the change. At one point of time, people used to come in governance to enjoy, to make money, to enjoy power. But we are not here for power. We are not here to enjoy. I have talked to you right from with all the statistics. We are not here to enjoy power. We are here to utilize the power for the people of Nagaland, for the people of Wokha. And that is how you see that we have been working day in and day out. Our Prime Minister Modi ji is working day in and day out to see to it that Northeast comes into the mainstream. India cannot develop without the development of Northeast. The infrastructure should develop. Good roads should come up. 100% electrification should take place. Health facilities should go forward. Everybody should be educated. Everybody should get the education. Basics should be there. Toilets should be there for the dignity of the women and the children. And all this has been done in the last 8 years. Here I would like to certainly share with you and certainly request you that see to it that politics is not a place of enjoyment. Politics is a place where you need serious deliberations, where you need serious resolutions. And I would like to request you that in coming elections also, we need your serious resolution that lotus should blossom, and lotus should grow. Do you assure me? Do you assure me? Give me a clap. I really thank the people of Wokha. I really thank the people of Nagaland for supporting the Lotus and supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party. I'll be coming more often, more frequently, meeting you all, personally meeting you all. We have to go forward and see that Nagaland grows forward. Thank you very much for giving me a patient hearing.